sarcastic, but it's true. Last night, I really could not sleep. So great. It's like, so much of the time when I try to sleep, I'm just skipping rocks on water. I'm sleeping. I ain't freaking sleeping. Who sleeps? But throughout the night, shit just started to click some more for me. And until you can understand your soul and your oversoul, you just can't start to grasp what's actually happening here. Your oversoul is its own collective. There are people panhandling right now who could be part of your oversoul, and you just drive by them and judge them, and that could actually be a collective part of your own thought bubble. And all of the people who understand spirituality, which is just understanding the past, really, they all say that entities such as Enlil and Enki and Thoth, if you've never heard of them, you should maybe look into the ancient civilizations. Everybody who kind of seems like they knew what was going on with the gods and goddesses and deities and all of these things. And they understand those things to be collectives. And Enoch, they say that Enoch became a collective, and yeah, all of these collective thought bubbles are down, all of them. And I think about it, and I feel like if anybody would do their research, the easiest place to start is this whole typo between God and Elohim. And big difference between God and God plural. And when people continue to say that Jesus was the only Son of God, which one? Which one? Which of the gods? Doesn't make sense. What does make sense to me is I need a haircut, and it makes a lot of sense to me that some of our favorite characters were doing nothing but what they thought was right, and nothing that probably anybody else wouldn't do either. But I think about Elijah and his story. If this cat called fire from the sky to defeat hundreds of people fighting for Creator God Baal, and he was calling upon Yahweh, Jehovah, the one true God of the Bible, to defeat these guys. Which one? Which one did he call the fire from? Looks like a big story of creator gods running us in circles. And I understand that it's kind of funny that I made an Enoch card of Lieutenant Dan, because Elijah looks like Lieutenant Dan too. And it looks like everybody who is going to blindly follow religion is all a bunch of Lieutenant Dans. And till I find out what the hell happened to me, I'm just going to go ahead and continue to work on me and continue raising my consciousness and raising my vibration, because no matter what, I know at the minimum I am not some normal person. I don't believe that any normal human would have survived what I had to experience and what I had to endure while holding down my job until I got fired. And outcast. A lot of that was my fault, because I'm not going to keep quiet. How could I? How in the hell can I keep quiet when something like this happens? And I don't know if Elijah went on to become a collective, but looks like all of the busted up thoughts and all of the scattered ashes to ashes, dust to dust kind of energy that's just been trickling down throughout the many years, it all needs healed. Everything here just needs healed. And if there's any more busted up thoughts of anything that needs healed out there, then I'm rooting for you. And yeah, maybe I'll just duplicate that Lieutenant Dan card. Just in fairness. When they talk about the gods, they are the Anunnaki gods. The spiritual community knows that. A lot of the spiritual community goes on to explain that they are of a Jehovan descent. Jehovan Anunnaki type. And, yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot. And, now that I have no references that would ever vouch for me, I don't have one person in my family who would ever tell my kids if something bad ever happened to me, maybe your mother wasn't all that crazy. Maybe she had something going on there. Maybe spiritual awakenings are fucking real. Something bad happened to me, not one person I know would tell my kids that maybe I wasn't that crazy. Oh, fine then. Got nothing to lose. And now that this has all happened to me, And even if I did have references that would vouch for me, you know what I don't have? I don't have any more patience to ever have to sit there as a server and a bartender. Everywhere I ever worked, there's wakes, there's baby showers. Every server I have ever seen has pointed out the fact that it is so disturbing. I have never overserved anybody in my whole life as much as I have overserved a Catholic priest at a wake. Right in front of all its constituents and all of their people. Catholic priests, fully dressed, getting hammered. And then when you're ramp certified, right? And you could get in really big trouble for over-serving people, especially when you know they're driving. And you're not supposed to do that, and you're supposed to cut people off. But then you got Catholic priests threatening your job if you don't give them more alcohol. And it works every time. Every time. Servers and bartenders have to sit there and over-serve people because they don't want to lose their jobs. Oh, Lord. And nobody's really been listening to me, and that's fine. So now I'm going to take it up with the unemployment office. I used to work 6-7 days a fucking week. And now I gotta sit here and be in the boat that I'm in. Okay. Pennsylvania unemployment is gonna fucking hear about this. Because if this is why the welfare system's so bogged down and the unemployment system's so bogged down and the disability system, everything is so bogged down because people are waking up and they're starting to spout off like Jim Carrey, starting to spout off shit that sounds weird or sounds against what your family and friends believe. But it's because they are spiritually waking up and they're trying to get their footing and they're sounding kind of crazy. But it's just part of the process. It's literally, yeah, something that I will be talking to these people about, because if anybody else is on a soul mission, like something that looks like mine, and this is what your antipsychotics are trying to keep people from doing, nope. Fine. Well, I will sit here and fight with the first group that I can get my hands on. And looks like PA disability. And I'm mad. I'm so mad about it. Makes me sick.